Hello everyone, welcome back to the day 3 series of the headings and paragraphs in the 30 days HTML day series. Okay, so let's get into the slides. So let's quick recap of whatever we have done in the last two videos. Okay, so in that videos we are done what is HTML and why we use HTML, okay, and what HTML tags are, and the basic structure of the HTML tag, and how to create a simple website using the HTML. Okay, so these are all done in the previous two videos. So if anyone still don't watch those videos, so please visit that channel and watch those videos. Okay, so you can easily understand day 3 of the series, whatever we are doing now, so based on the previous videos. Okay, so let's today our agenda is we're gonna learn about the what headings are in the HTML and different types of the heading tags, and what a paragraph is and how to write paragraphs in HTML. Okay, and how to combine headings and paragraphs to create content in the HTML file. Okay, so let's get into the slide 1. So what are the headings, right? So headings are used to define the titles and section headings on the web page. Okay, and they help readers quickly understand the main topics and sections of the content. Okay, so for example, a web page may have a main title and the section titles and subsection titles, right? So headings makes the web page organized and easy to read. Okay, so when we use these headings, it will be web page organized and user friendly, and we need to easy to find out the which one is the heading and which one is the content. Okay, so we can easily find out that, and it can easily user friendly, and it can easily to read that content whatever we have on the web page. Okay, for that we use the heading tags. Okay, so let's get into the another topic. So HTML heading tags. Okay, so inside the HTML heading tags we have the 6 levels of the heading tags. Okay, so let's see. So HTML provides the 6 levels of the heading tags. Okay, they are written using the following the tags. Okay, so from H1 to H6. Okay, so these are the 6 levels of the heading tags. Okay, so see here that we have the two important points is there. So H1 is the largest and the most important heading tag. Okay, and coming to the H6, H6 is the smallest heading tag in the HTML. Okay, so let's see writing these piece of line code. Okay, so let's check the H1 is how it looks, and H2 is how it looks on the web page. Okay, so using that heading tags, let's see writing the piece of code. Open the file. So here you need to prepare the first heading file. Okay, so I'm giving like this only now. Expand it. Inside that we are adding the header tag. Okay, and also we are adding the body. Okay, first let's save it. Click on the file and save as. Okay, and remove the name day3.html. Okay, so let's choose the save as the all files. Okay, let's save it. So it is done successfully. See here and open it. Let's wait. So I'm adding that URL inside this button. Okay, so let's write the piece of code for that. So inside the heading I'm giving, inside the head I'm giving the title. Okay, Okay, I'm saving it. Let's see whether it is changed or not. See here the title name, right? So let's refresh it. So successfully we are changed the website title, right? With the help of the title tag. Okay, so up to here done. So now we're gonna write the piece of code inside the body because of we need to display the content, right? So let's I'm adding the first h1. Okay, so inside that I'm adding the this is heading 1. Okay, so same thing I'm writing the same 6. Let's see writing the all. Let's check the difference how it is looks like from h1 to h3. Okay, so I'm changing the everything. So I'm saving these piece of code. So let's check on the website. So let's refresh it. As of now we don't have any content, right? So let's refresh it. See here, this is the heading 1 and this is the heading 2 and this is the heading 3. Let's zoom it. See, this is the heading 1 and this is the heading 2, heading 3, heading 4 and heading 5 and heading 6. Okay, so up to here everything okay, right? So using the one use case also we are done for heading tags, 6 levels of the heading tags, right? So let's get back into the slides. So here the simple example of the headings. Okay, so when we open these in the browser, the text size automatically changes. Okay, and h1 appears the biggest and h6 appears the smallest, right? So let's see whether it is right or not. So here the h1 is the totally big coming out the these are all right. So h6 is the smallest thing comparing to the above all 5. Okay, so simple example thing also done, right? Okay, so now so best practices for heading tags you when we using the heading tags. Okay, so to keep web pages well organized and follow these rules. Okay, so use one h1 for the main title for the web page. Okay, and use the h2 for the main sections and use h3 for the subsections. Okay, so don't skip heading levels unnecessarily. Okay, so like when you are adding the first is h4 and after that adding the h2 and after that adding the h3. So when we use these like, so that website and that content will be zigzag and it looks not very well. Okay, so it will be a zigzag thing, right? So that over the end user he cannot ready to see that website and he could not ready to check that website because of user experience is not well. Okay, so when you are preparing the website, so you need in that website when you are working on the titles like heading tags, so better to choose the uh, one by one like h1 h2 h3. Okay, series wise, don't go to the jumping the 3 or 4 or 6 or h1. Okay, so like this you don't go the when you are preparing the heading tags. Okay, so let's up to here we are done the heading tags, right? So now we're gonna know about the what is paragraph. Okay, so a paragraph is used to write blocks of the text on the web page. Okay, in html paragraphs are created using the p tag. Okay, so see here the p tag is there. Okay, so before when we are need heading tags we use the h1 h2 h3 h4 h5, right? So based on the levels we need to choose that number. Okay, but here observe, so we don't have any p1 p2 p3, right? So we have only one thing, that is the p tag. Okay, only single character, okay, single letter, okay. So the browser automatically adds the space before and after paragraphs to make the text easier to read whoever the end user, okay. So this is the simple line of the code, okay. And let's see, taking one simple example, okay, adding these things, okay. So let's see how it is looks. So up to here, okay. So now I'm going to the writing the piece of code for the, okay. So copy this one, I'm pasting the same that piece of code, but I'm adding the second line, okay. Let's remove it, let's save it, and let's get back into the our website. So here we don't have any that, right? So let's refresh it. So see here, this is the first line piece of the code in HTML, and this is the second line of the piece of the code, okay. So let's write, I'm adding the one more add inside this same thing I'm adding. So whether it is going with the second line or it will be continue with that only, okay. So I'm saving it and let's refresh it, okay. See, so whatever we are done up to inside the one p tag, it will be continue, okay. It won't get the second line. So when we use the another second p tag, it will be comes the second line, okay. So see here, so I am written the these all content with the one p tag, and then I am choose the another p tag for the second line, okay. So up to here everything okay, right? So see here, so each paragraph appears on a new line, okay, and there is space between paragraphs, okay, and this improves readability of the web page, okay. So when we use the first tag, it will becomes the one line, not like whatever it is, one line, two lines, it will becomes the one paragraph, okay. And when we use the another p tag, it will comes the second paragraph type, okay. So up to here everything okay, right? So heading and the paragraphs is everything okay, right? So let's see, adding the headings and the paragraphs in the same thing, okay. So usually headings and paragraphs are the used together, okay. So because of, so here the simple example, okay. So my first website, okay, this is my first website created using the HTML. So this is the one piece of the content, okay. And coming to the h2, about me, I'm learning web development step by step, okay. So this structures helps readers understand the content wisely, okay. So let's write two piece of code for that, okay. I'm going with the here. So first I'm adding the h1, welcome to first website, okay. So inside that I'm adding the some piece of content, okay. So thank you for visit our first website, okay. And please share it with your friends this video, okay. So this is the heading tag, let's welcome to first website, and this is the paragraph for that, okay. Let's see, open our browser, whatever we are done, let's refresh it. So see, welcome to the first website, okay. Inside that, I'm adding for that, thank you for visit our first website, please share it with your friends this video. Okay, so now let's I'm writing the adding the second h2.